extremely happy with the win. I think if you want to build any successful team, I think you need mentality and character and cohesion and togetherness. No matter if you play like Inter or Barcelona or whatever style of play, you need that willingness to do everything to win. And I think we are building that more and more in the team. And let's say you can say last 10, 15 where they pushed us back and we also dropped a little back and but I thought it was throughout the game. I actually think that until the 80th minute, I'm very happy with those 80 minutes, give and take. Felt we looked very solid defensively. I think we gave the goal away, which is like a cross-deflected shot. And then, of course, I know they hit the post, but I think it looks more dangerous than it is. That's what we give away until the 80th minute. But I think we create 2 goals and other very good and dangerous situations and chances. So very happy with that. And then we need a little bit of surviving and a couple of good saves from Vicario.
Thomas, Tottenham fans looking at the table now will see you're second in the league. I know it's a long way to go, but you must be delighted with your overall start.
Yeah, of course I am. I think 14 points in 7 is to an average. That's very good. So that all start I'm happy with. I'm extremely happy that we now on the road have 1-3 and a draw, which I think that's part of that. If you want to achieve anything, you need to do that. So overall start, a good start, but yeah, we need to continue, of course. So almost emotional about him. So happy for him. I think the character he's shown from a young man just really impressed me from day one. But of course, after a setback, not coming in the Champions League squad, not being an established player, maybe play a good position where I really can see him play, and I think he taking steps. Others been picked a little bit for the left, so just keep training well, which he does. He trains well every day. Stayed home when we went to Bordeaux. The whole team trained well, just ready today. And also, I think big praise to Cameron and Justin to work with Matthias and the way we work with him from a fine game against West Ham. As a striker, to a better game against Doncaster, where he arrives more in the right areas. I know he could have scored 2 goals, but as I say, he arrives there because we trained it and we showed clips, and we to the next level today, where I think he worked hard. He scored a good goal, and it was a little deflection, but the connection was good. He has a header, other good situations. So yeah, very very pleased. Yeah, I think it looked promising today at times. I liked Xavi as a 10. I think that was his best game for us. There's still more to come, but I think he had some really good actions in there. Mo again getting his goal, which I'm pleased with. It was about time. He scored that goal, but no, so pleased for him. So you just see it looked a little bit more fluid. Yeah, agreed. 2 big saves. I think the one with the left hand was the biggest one. Very, very good and big save. The goal, I looked it back. I think it's. I need to look a little bit more calmly in it. But of course, you can say, can we put the ball in another place? How can we pair it out? And this could be more aware. I also think it drops deflection. There's a few bits we could have done better there. So I don't think it's a massive mistake, if that makes sense. But I would rather want to praise 2 big saves.
Thomas, I know you've spoken about your defence a little earlier, but in terms of a centre-back partnership, it's hard to think of a more impressive one than yours anywhere in the Premier League.
Thank you. I think the 2 there are very important. Of course, the whole team is always important, the back 4 and all that. But I agree with you. You have the right pairing in the middle. It brings you a long way. So I think it's big credit to the two of them. I think it's big credit to the performance and medical staff that done a very good job there in a very good place, both of them right now in terms of fitness. And especially I will praise the medical and performance staff for short turnaround. He got a big bruised foot, Cuti or Christian Romeo, from Wolves to this, but he got around and he managed to play through the pain in the end, so also show character and mentality.
The team seems, in the past, maybe when teams have come back at them and I know you weren't manager at the time before you say it, but Spurs and teams in the past have buckled when sides have got at them. You seem to be a bit more streetwise and street fighting about it now.
Yeah, I think football is such a competitive sport, and there'll be lots of small setbacks in a game where you concede a corner that was maybe not a corner, or you lose the ball, you need to sprint back, or you need to defend for a long period, or it's not going as well. You concede a goal after we were on top of the game. We had a big chance for Mo to score 2-0. Boom, out a little bit out of nothing. Leeds score. But stay in the game, keep doing the right thing. So I'm speaking a lot about it, showing clips what to do, and the players are really, really doing well.
But you seem to know how to ride those roadblocks a little more now.
And to what, sorry?
You seem to know how to get over those roadblocks.
I think the players definitely, they have it in them, and I think they show, very good character.
Thomas, you've got a lot of attacking absentees, obviously, at the minute, some very high-profile players. Maybe in the eyes of fans, they weren't expecting such a good, impressive start. Has there been a sort of tendency of you had to address that issue? Has there been I'm sure you wouldn't have accepted that as an excuse, but you're almost playing with a very weakened squad, yet still pulling off these good results. Is that something you have to address with the players about sort of not feeling sorry for themselves or not using that as an excuse?
That Dom and Kolomoani is out and stuff. I actually never speak about that. I'm never speak about to the players that we have injured players. I've never done that. I just look at the next one in line and do everything I can to prepare that player or those players and boost them. And I said from day one, and I more or less say once a week, that we're going to need everyone. Everyone needs to be ready and need to help the team.
Hi, Thomas. Obviously we know Spencer's qualities, but Destiny came in today, and I think just his kind of left-footedness and being able to attack down that left, perhaps a little bit more naturally than Jet, added kind of different dimension, I suppose, to Spurs' attacking kind of quality down that left. And you kind of spoke yesterday about the balance that you've had on all three sides. Do you think that was kind of more natural and spread out because of that?
Yeah, maybe. I think actually Jet is very good to run forward with the ball as well. But there is something in the natural with a left footer. So there's something in that. And I guess it's a reason that across the globe most coaches tend to play a left-footed as a left back. I'm just happy that I have three very good fullbacks. But I agree, I think actually Dest also showed some good bits today. He maybe should have scored himself instead of pass it to Mo. So, yeah.
Thomas, you're the first team to beat Leeds at home in the league for a year. Now, I appreciate that the championship has things. Is there any weak points or any sort of chinks in the armour that you were looking forward to get out of this?
I think, by the way, I've been in championship for many years, so I know how difficult a league it is, and always respect it. Any weaknesses? I think before this game, and I think it's the same today, they really they concede very little chances and XG. So if you look at the XG today, also in that sense they conceded very little. I think the one that maybe is on the how can you say, maybe hidden a little bit from the performance today is I think we had 5 or 6 like top situations where we flashed the ball across the box where we need to be there, and then it's maybe 2 goals and an XG of 2. But I think they I rather want to praise Leeds. I think they were good today. I think they were difficult to play against. I think they defended well, and I felt they were very brave also on the ball.
Okay, we're going to have to leave there, I'm afraid. Thank you.
Okay, thank you guys. Thank you guys.